All right, everyone. So we have season 2, episode 7 of Hazbin Hotel, and we are officially here. We are at the finish line, or we're close to the finish line for season 2 of Hazbin Hotel. It's hard to believe that we are right here. I mean, we've been waiting for season 2 for so long, and now we are officially here at the end. And I'm really curious to see where the story is going to go. How are they going to wrap up this whole story with Vox, his war against heaven, Alastor, Charlie, Angel, Angel, especially now that he's been captured by Vox. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with him. There's just so much that they need to address with these last 2 episodes. I really hope they're going to do it well, and it's not going to feel rushed, because that was one of my issues with the finale for season 1, is that it felt like they rushed through a lot of things because they only had, a limited amount of time. So I really hope we're not going to have that same problem here in season 2. But anyway, let's just go ahead and dive right into this episode. But as always, I do have to ask you that if you want to show, your support for what I do here, if you enjoy what I do here on this channel, then, like, share, subscribe, comment, all those usual YouTube things that help videos out with the algorithm. So with all that said out of the way, let's just go ahead and jump right into this. Bro, I mean, bro, how do you not immediately know that something is off? Like, there's so much that's suspicious about this. I mean, there's gullible, but then there's just stupid. I'm sorry, but if you didn't immediately notice that there was something off here, that first of all, why would Charlie tell you? Why would Charlie not just tell you where she is? Why would she tell you, "Oh, I'll send you my location"? Like, that just seems weird. And why not just use your magic to teleport to her location? Why would you follow whatever this is? Like, there's so much about this that just feels off. Ooh. Bro, no.
This for me, honey?
Bro, come on. Okay, come on. Again, like I said, there's gullible, and then there's just flat out stupid. Like, come on. How did you not just immediately just leave? Because there's so much off about this.
Right here, something?
Like, oh yeah, there's just a big red ominous X right there on the floor, even though everything is shut off. And I don't know why this show follows Looney Tunes logic at some point. I don't know.
Can't wait. Red guy?
Yeah. Hey.
Lucy, come on. Buddy.
Okay, you can't tell me he doesn't have the power to break out of it. Like, come on. I mean, I get Vox has advanced technology and everything, but Lucifer, how powerful he is, he should be able to get out of that no problem.
So you sloppy.
Bro, you literally just got exposed that you can't harm sinners. So, like, you can't make any threats to Alastor because he knows you can't do anything to him.
Shut up, please. You like it? It's
Hold on. I just need to check something real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just had to check something real quick because I didn't want to run into any issues with the, with the recording. Anyway, let's get back to the episode.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, he's. I was just gonna say, like, does he even know who that person is? But also, angelic steel, like, it still shouldn't hurt him. Like, shouldn't he be powerful enough for that not to hurt him?
Lucifer,
okay, he's not wrong. Oh.
And remember, trust us.
Okay, so we do get Vox's backstory, and now we know what he looks like in there. Hold on, let me see if this whole thing goes away so I can. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much what I think a lot of us expected him to look like. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. Like, again, what I kind of expected Vox to look like when he was alive. Oh, we're already getting a song. Hold on, what's this called? Brighter. I don't remember this on the list. No, sorry. Now I remember. Yeah, it was. What, did he kill him? Yeah, honestly, not surprised. Also, it should go without saying, but this whole part is going to get either muted or cut out because of, again, YouTube, copyright, that whole thing. Wait, but... Okay, well, I don't get it. Why did he kill them? I mean, yeah, you know what? He's a garbage person, so not surprised. Did he dye his hair black? Why? Why? I mean, is he doing the whole thing where people... when they go through like a sort of midlife crisis when they get older, they start to dye their hair. Is that what's going on here? If so, why wouldn't he dye it the same color as his original hair actually was before it went gray? That just seems a little odd.
Then you'll know what to do with. Come on!
But yeah, I mean, why am I not surprised he did all those things for ratings? And which probably, makes sense that he has Katie Killjoy to work for him, someone who also only cares about ratings and not the truth or just journalistic integrity. Oh, so literally a TV fell on his head, electrocuted him, and died. That's why he's got the. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I thought the reason why he had a TV for it was because he was in the media, entertainment. But now, okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Which probably just like how Alastor's got the deer thing because he was mistaken for a deer. So yeah, it makes a lot more sense. Oh, and we finally get this scene with him in the cape and everything because we saw that in the trailer, and I genuinely thought we were going to see this in the last episode. I didn't think we were going to see it here.
What the fuck?
Stand by for an emergency.
And I think you're now about to know what happened.
Is an option, but take it from
Oh,
someone who
okay.
already
No,
fucked
come on.
me.
They got to figure out something's going on. Like, they know Angel would never say this. Dude, look, let's go back. Yeah, dude, Velvet, Val, like, they are not happy about this. Like, Vox, of course, is happy because this is his plan and everything he wants, but they are not for it. I would not be surprised if they ended up leaving him by the end of this.
Cue, Angel.
Yeah, okay, see, when he said that right there, by following the V's, they know Angel would never say this. Like, come on. And also, what's this? Let me see if I can get it. Just get this. Okay, yeah. Against future extermination, this is better than the reruns of, oh, yeah, that show. They keep bringing that show back up. Why? Is this where he's going to... Yeah, there it is. I was wondering when he was going to drop that line from the trailer. Again, didn't expect it to be here. I thought maybe it was going to be after he like somehow found a way up to heaven and he like right when he got there, he drops that line, but okay. Okay, so there's... Oh, okay, so that was the gate. So this is interesting. So we saw that in the trailer and I think a lot of us thought that was like an attack from heaven. Didn't know it was going to be the gate literally falling down from heaven to hell.
Run! Where do we run?
There's nowhere. You're already in the afterlife. There's no place to run. Oh, and he's surprised that Lut just loves this. Also, wait a minute. If the doors are open, he can technically go there.
In actions as vile as this.
They're
I mean,
scared.
yeah.
What?
Well, at the same time, it's like, yeah, I mean, they have, every right to be afraid because of what you've been, kind of putting them through. Look, what she did was, it's kind of complicated because on one hand, there are a lot of people who did die in the exterminations who probably didn't deserve it. Or, maybe there were who absolutely didn't deserve it. But then there, also were people like Vox who, I don't know, maybe they kind of did deserve what they got because like, they're not good people. Like, I mean, I think we all know this. There are people in this world that are just not good. Like there is no, at least in my opinion, there's no redemption for them. And I know a lot of people may not agree with me on that, considering, what we're watching, a show that tries to say that, everybody deserves a chance for redemption. But I don't know. I mean, me personally, I'm like, for the most part, I'm all about giving people second chances. But at the same time, I think that there are people like Vox who they're not good. It's just who they are. You could give them chance after chance after chance, and they're not going to change. That's just who they are at their core. And, the exterminations, while yes, it did kill a lot of people who didn't deserve it, at the same time, it may have also stopped another Vox from, getting to where he is. So I don't know. I think it's like I don't think it's as black and white as maybe some people try to say it is. I think it's a little bit more complicated than that. And I think that's one of the things that I do like about the show is that not every, subject that's brought up, it's not like there's no easy answer. Like it's a very complicated situation with a complicated answer. You know what I mean? And I think that she's someone who's put in a complicated position and she has to make this decision that is going to have like a pretty big, effect on just everything moving forward. So I can absolutely understand how she's just like, kind of like sort of buckling under the pressure. And, maybe it would help if you stop putting everything on yourself and just bring people in to help you out, Sorry, I forgot I had the mic muted. But what I was saying is that, this is the song, another really good song. did kind of cringe a little bit when he brought back the it starts with sorry, because I gotta be honest, that's not really one of my favorite songs from season one. Just I think I listened to it once and then that was pretty much it. Like it just not one of my favorites, if I'm being again just 100% honest. But overall I thought the song was pretty damn good. Again, just the two songs that Sarah was a part of, it's just both have been just absolutely amazing. Like the VA for the character just nails it, absolutely nails it. Just I do hope maybe in future seasons we get more with her. I mean, I guess that would depend on like how many episodes, like maybe they gave them more episodes. I mean, I did hear that the like voice acting for, or all the VAs fully recorded their lines for season 3. So that's done. And I guess they're going to move on to season 4. I really, really hope that we get more episodes and it's not just 8 episodes, because if there's one thing I think most fans agree of Hazbin, doesn't matter like where you fall in terms of what you think about the show, whether you think it's great, whether you like it, or whether you're not really a fan of it, or whether you really don't like it, or whether you even hate it. I think pretty much everyone unanimously agrees this show needs more episodes. Absolutely. Like there's so much story here to just be told in 8 episodes. It absolutely needs more. Or at the very least, they could do what Invincible does, where you have 8 episodes, but each episode is like nearly an hour long. So you've got way more time to like actually tell the story that you need. Now, obviously the issue you run with that is that, obviously more longer animated episodes means you have to, spend more money on it. And it just depends on whether Amazon is willing to actually, pay the money necessary for longer episodes, even if it's the same number of episodes. It really depends on whether Amazon's willing to actually pay the money, which I really hope they will, because considering how popular the show is, I think maybe they're willing to invest a little bit more into it. I mean, they already gave them season 3 and 4 before season 2 even came out, and that's just off of like the reception that season 1 got. So I'm willing. Again, I could be wrong, but me personally, I don't see why Amazon wouldn't do it. But anyway, let's continue.
Developed by Carmilla Carmine.
That is true.
I must say, the way you've been
Dude, okay, I'm sorry. I just want to say this because I forgot to mention this while I was doing my reactions for the other episodes, but I love the character animation in this season. Like what we just saw here with Alastor, like the different angles that, he's shown and just how animated he is. I absolutely love it. Now, I did mention in the first episode how I thought, the characters were really well animated in the first episode. And I said how I wish that we would see it throughout the season, because one of the things that did kind of disappoint me in season 1 was that in episode 1, the characters looked so full of life and just incredibly, sorry to keep using this word, but incredibly animated. And I was hoping to see that throughout the rest of the season, but it kind of didn't really do that. Like it didn't get to that level of quality in my opinion, from what I saw, just from what I personally like. But we've been seeing it throughout, season 2, and I absolutely love it. And I really hope it's continued in seasons 3 and 4. But yeah, I just wanted to comment on that real quick, because it's something that I've noticed when I watch the episodes, but I always forget to comment on it because it kind of just slips in my mind.
begging for help all around hell.
But also, what Alastor kept bringing up is absolutely true. Like, you destroyed the gates of hell, but you did that with a weapon that was built by someone else. It's not your weapon. It was, and not to mention, it was powered by someone else. And you captured Lucifer, but you didn't get that information yourself. You had someone spy for you. And while technically, he did play a part in it, but it wasn't all him. And also interesting how he didn't bring up that, dude, you only beat me because I was weakened. I wasn't even at full power. Like, fight me in full power and see if you still win. So it's like, it's just, I love how he's still getting under his skin. I'm really curious to see where this goes.
Oh yes, your security is a joke. And Vox is a bit of a pedophile.
Wait,
I swear if it turns out their password was just 1234, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
When I think about the future, my
Also,
mind
why
is
haven't...
filled with dread.
Sorry, it's just, why haven't we seen Angel throughout all of this? We saw him for a little bit throughout the episode, or for a little bit in the episode, and then he just kind of disappeared. Where did he go? Oh, this is where the episode ends. Okay, so that was Okay, that was interesting. So we are a little over 40 minutes long. So I'm just gonna quickly give my thoughts, and then we're just gonna wrap up the episode. So that was interesting. Definitely. Again, not. I think I already said it in the at the beginning. Not a big fan of how he captured Lucifer. Just feels like the show made him like way too stupid. You know, again, there's a difference between being gullible and just being stupid. And Lucifer was just made stupid at the beginning, and I wasn't a fan of that. But yeah, just and the container being strong enough to hold him. I don't know. It just seems a little bit weird. Like I don't know. Just it feels like it's way too convenient. Like things way too conveniently happened well for for Vox in order for everything to happen. But yeah, everything else I thought was okay. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I like the songs especially. And again, Sarah, her and Pench's song, I thought was pretty damn good. Again, just any song with Sarah and it's just pretty damn good. And the last song, what was it called? What's it? Okay, yeah. When I think about the future, this is pretty damn good. We get a little bit of a mashup of a lot of the characters' songs, which I thought was pretty damn good. What do I feel about it? I don't know. Maybe I need to listen to it a couple more times in order to know how I feel about it. But I do like that Lute's finally going to be a part of the story. I was wondering like what was going to happen with her. Since we saw her in episode 2 with her song and everything, and her deciding to take revenge on, Charlie and Vaggie. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get to the next episode, which I'm going to be recording right after I finish recording this episode. So I will see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching up until the end, and bye for now.